When it happened that we should come here, when Digra was like, shall I have to visit Sefi? I said, Sefi, no way. Now, if you mention Sefi, as in Sefi, we know the story that the conception, the misconception that people have about the Sefi people. What do you say about that?
It happens to be some kind of headache to us because we are the youth and we will have to live with this misconception for a longer time.
What we do need from you is a subscription, your comment, your like, and most importantly, your share. If you do this, you are showing us real support. It feels amazingly good to be back on the channel, guys. My name is Gorgeous. This is my longest travel I've ever made to visit a town. I travel all the way from the western region of Ghana to the western north. About 8 hours journey, and I'm here in a town called Dadieso. Did you know somebody said I'm a laughing vlogger? Like, I keep laughing and I don't know why. You see, I made it here in this town called Dadieso. This is a town that has interesting stories that most of us have no idea about. But today I'm hooking up with a guy here called Digra, who is going to tell us so many things. So many things, interesting things we need to know about this town. Digra is hanging around here and I have to let him be here. Digra, please come. It's so cold over here.
I must tell you and I must confess that you are seeing one of the nice towns in Ghana.
Are you sure?
But just that you haven't been exposed, so people hardly get to know us.
Digra, what is so fascinating about this town called Dadieso?
Oh, Dadieso, you know, we are started at the center of Dadieso now.
So here is the center
This is the center of Dadieso now.
Wow.
You know, Dadieso is a community. I would say that we are unique. In our uniqueness, you know, when I turn to my left to you, you are seeing the process, and that's when you are heading to Enchi.
So here now, goes to Enchi.
To Enchi. When I turn my right to you, then you are seeing the Sefis. Now sometimes people do confuse us with the Brosa and the Sefi. We are not Sefi, neither are we Brosa. We are Suaman. So you see Suaman.
Suaman Dadieso, you like Chesu, you like Chepia, you like Chepa, you quite.
Suaman Dadieso. Yeah, we are Suaman. We are not Sefi, neither are we Brosa. And so when you are coming from this side, you know you are coming from Brosa, now straight to my right, then you are going to Sefi. So we are in between Brosa and Sefi. Now when you are moving forward, then you are moving to Ivory Coast.
Where here?
Yeah, so heading towards this way, you are moving to Ivory Coast. And one thing about that, so our community.
Digra, hold on. You mean if you go this direction, you're going to Ivory Coast?
Yeah, if you go this direction, you're going to Ivory Coast.
Like how many hours drive?
It will take you not more than 30 minutes.
Not more than 30 minutes?
Not more than 30 minutes, you get to Ivory Coast.
Here?
Sure. Not more than 30 minutes, you're supposed to get
so this place is a border town?
This place is a border town. So when you so the customs and immigration barracks is at my far left.
I never knew about this, guys. Digra, I've always wondered how the name Dadieso came about. Is there anyone here who can give me that story?
Sure.
There is no town or village that ever got its name without a story. This is Dadieso, Suaman. How about this one? I am here with the Bakumahin of Suaman traditional area. Nana.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, brother.
Please, what is the story behind Dadieso, Suaman?
I think for over 300 years ago.
300 years?
Years ago, you know, there were...
I want to know what are some fascinating facts about this town? Facts that you think people should know.
Okay, Suaman is one of the community that the natives, I mean, when I say natives, people who do speak the Anui and the typical Anuis are not even up to 50%.
Up to 50%?
They are not up to 50%. That tells you that we are hospital, so we welcome everybody.
Basically, three tribes living here. We had the Ache people living here, we had the Baule people living here, and we also had the Mrofu people living here. And at the time, there was a great king of the Awin process.
Can you throw more light on the three tribes you mentioned?
Yes, for now, I will come to that. There was a great king, okay, of the process. That's the people of Enchi, the Awin process. You know. His name was Ken Ebrimoro. he was a mighty warrior. He had conquered all the way from Sefi Wasa to Ahafo. So he had a huge kingdom. The Ashantis went to war during the time of Okatachi Opoku-Ware II at Achim. So when they were at war, he went behind them and then ransacked Kumasi, killing the first Asante Henema, Nana Kusiamoa the first. So when that happened, Nana Opoku-Ware the first heard it at the battlefront that there has been an invasion in Kumasi. So when he heard that, you know, he dispatched an army. At the time, it consisted of the Bantamahene, the king of Jabin, the king of Kenyase, and then his very own brothers, you know, his cousins, let me say so. And amongst his cousins were Nana Kwesi Nyantechi and then Nana Yentumi. So they began chasing down this king Ebrimoro, who had conquered all of Sefi and then Ahafo. They chased him down, and then he ran all the way to the Bia River, which is just here.
So in this makes us hospital, right?
So this town actually has people from different regions, like different, how should I say that? Ethnicity.
Sure,
people from
different
different ethnic groups
Yeah.
living in here.
Yes.
Do we have Francis in here?
We have fantasy in here.
What
I
about
can
Krobos?
take you to Krobos. You know, all these communities that you are mentioning, we have a close community for them. So you have a community when you go there, only Krobos. Fantis, there's a community here if you go there.
Here
only
in
Fantis,
Dadieso.
only in Dadieso. It's here with us. The peaceful towns that you can get in Ghana. Is Dadieso?
Suama Dadieso.
Suama Dadieso.
Na basabasania ise baby won my see akuwe ebi ni ha na ya wiya de ebi wa benhye na nye ayisa won se kra na ha so ha e free
Free.
yes obi anya o she
Kunti he.
o se we ya obi a wo bi pentu aba o betimi apie anytime na o pe bi o betimi aba fie ebi amu boss wa 1 o'clock obi nchi akwa so nje ofu yes 1 o'clock obi anshi akwa so nje ofu ana say Fauci Cabra na this.
Amazing. They are not from this town, but they've been here for like 4 years, and to them this is a super cool town. No theft, you won't hear any violence and all that. You can actually go out and have fun and even return to your house like 1 a.m. and you won't get anybody stopping you to say, give me your phone or those kind of. It doesn't happen in this town.
So it was Nana Jentumi and his brother Nana Nyantechi who caught Ebrimoro. They killed him and then cut off his head. So when the message went to Okatachi Opoku-Ware that this is what has happened, he told them that, you know, let me paraphrase in Cree, baby which is the weapons of war, the steel, the iron, the bows, the spears, and the machetes that they were using to fight. So the name Dadieso came from Dadieso. That means we are people living on weapons of war. When they came here, at the time, the Baule people who were here also they were a division of the Ashanti royal family. You know, when Okatachi Opoku-Ware was about to be king, he was fighting for the throne with his brother, his cousin called Dakun. So Dakun was killed, and Dakun's faction, whose sister was the leader, her name was Abunapuku, she led them here. And then they became the Balu people. So when they heard that people of Nana Opoku-Ware were here, they had to run further. and they ran and then they lived in the central part of La Côte d'Ivoire, and they are a mighty kingdom there right now, consisting of over 5 million people. Yeah, so the Aceh people also saw the might of the Ashanti army that came, and they also fled to La Côte d'Ivoire, leaving the Mrofu people here. And the Mrofu people swore allegiance to the Ashantis who had come. So the name Shaman, you know, originally is Shaima. That's a Twi word. And in Twi, when one says Shaima, it means I swear allegiance to. So the Shaima has been, you know, metamorphosed into Shaman. Of course, I mean, there is a story that wherever they got to, they built a new, you know, room or building for the stool. Of course, that story might be there, and it might be true, but the truth of the name of the origin or the source of the name Shaman is that I swear allegiance to. In Twi, we say Mishaima. Yes, so that's where the Shaman also comes from. Yes, so that's how we got our name. So Shaima Dadieso, that is the original name, Shaima Dadieso.
Akwete, I know you're one of the most vibrant youth here in Suaman, and your town is in Western North, like the Sefi
region.
And its environs and all that.
Yes.
Now, if you mention Sefi, as in Sefi, we know the story that the conception, the misconception that people have about the Sefi people. What do you say about that?
It happens to be some kind of headache to us because we are the youth and we will have to live with this misconception for a longer time.
It is very early this morning and I'm so hungry. And it is also illegal to show up in a town and not to show a street food, especially the best one.
Really?
Which one is your best street food in this town? Of course.
Oh, for best food, we have many of them. But I think there's one closer that I'll walk you to the place.
It's what?
There's one closer that I'll walk you to the place.
What kind of food is that?
You are getting rice and soup with beans.
Wait, let's go. See, this huge bowl actually brings a memory. Way back in high school, we used to have a woman who sold the same food, like rice and beans, and then she would sell it to us in a bowl like this. I want to go back to school. Okay, T. Guys, there is something fascinating. We bought a lot of food, but this food, it is a local rice. It is rice made in Ghana, and that is the best rice you can always think of. You show up in this country and you want to eat rice, try the local rice like she's selling over there. I can't wait to taste it. Her name is Perpetua. She's here at Dadieso. Amazing lady. I am actually not using the bowl. I have an alternative. So here in Ghana, West Africa, when you show up, these are some of the food you should try. Rice in leaves. It's super medicinal as compared to the regular bowl that I have rejected. Beans. Beans, 1 CD. Beans, 1 CD. Salmon, 3 CDs. And the soups, she actually has 2 soups that you can choose from, palm nut and granite. So anyone you want, you just go for it. But for me, I like palm, because there's oil, like red oil. Digraphs.
Hello.
What is the advantage of eating from this leaf of a regular bowl?
You know, it is natural. I know for it being natural, it's medicinal. It's kind of giving you a natural
feeling. Like being more African and
being
Ghanaian.
more African. This is who we are. This is Suaman.
This is Suaman.
We didn't know polybags.
We didn't know polybags.
Yes. This is what we were taught. That I like the content that this time they keep it clean. So it's more or less like it's advanced now. So I recommend eating in this than you eating in the polybags.
Amazing. I was actually underestimating this, but the taste is so amazing. Nothing as compared to what I've ever tasted.
You know, I'm looking for a day where we'll be getting some of these things in the big restaurants. It can be possible,
but it's very necessary.
Very necessary.
This might be introduced in some of the bigger restaurants. You know, you can have people eating from this.
Actually, I went to a restaurant and I'll be seeing a concept of Suaman in there, giving me my traditional food.
But you see, this only doesn't happen here in Suaman. Most part of Ghana, people, but maybe it is here that I'm seeing it the most. That people selling rice on the leaf like this. 7 rice on the leaf. Consider if you're trying to start a restaurant, or you're a diasporan who wants to start a restaurant in Ghana, when you show up, just go for this. You get so many people to patronize it. Myself, just let me know. I'll just pass by.
So what we are dealing with is to change the narrative, just to let people understand what we have within us and who we really are. Because people might think of infrastructure and other stuff getting better over here, but we think of getting our name better out there so that people will love to come in just to know what we have within our environments.
When it happened that we should come here, when Digra was like, "Shall I have to visit Sefi?" I said, "Sefi, no way." But getting over here, I've been here for 2 days, and your people are super welcoming. So friends, here is a time I would love to be here over and over again. Amazing. So that misconception that people have about this town, I don't really know, but maybe you should just be here yourself and then just have a feel of how amazing these people are.
And at a point in time, you do understand, because what we hear of people is how you see them to be.
Sure.
Because you also have conceptions for other people that until we get to that place and
Sure.
understand, we wouldn't change.
Sure.
So I believe it's part of our work to do to make people understand who we are, really are, before they come in. Because until we do that, they will take us for what they think we are.
Sure.
So it's very good I have this platform that's Goshen's Online
Sure.
to tell the whole world that the Sefis, the Swaman, the Awis, we are all good like any other people. And just to come to think of it, we are very hospitable than you can ever think
For sure.
of. Yes.
For sure. Because I know that even the entirety of your people
Yes.
are not even up to 50%.
No.
The rest
When
are
you talk of the
inhabited by
natives,
foreigners. The
My
natives.
name is David Akwete Ochre, a Ghana name, but here I'm received one of the organizers of Swaman Youth Festival. We went to the traditional leaders, went to district assembly, we were received. They don't think of the natives, we think of everybody coming on with a perfect idea to make Swaman go here.
And you just spoke about the Swayo Fest.
Yes.
What is the future of that?
We see the future to be bright because anybody we have this conversation with loves the initiative, because this is some kind of platform that will bring the youth closer to the traditional leaders and all the opinion leaders over here in Swaman. Once again, as Western of Entertainment House got to know of this initiative, they came on board because they thought it was a beautiful initiative that they can move on with. Because the youth have to be enlightened about their culture and about who they really are.
Sure.
So that when you have the picture, you can boast of whatever you know you are.
Sure.
Yes.
And your town is a virgin town. It's like it has so much potential, super vibrant town. If people want to do business over here, they want to invest in this town, what kind of business do you think they can do here?
Now, this town happens to be a bridge between Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire. So there are some commodities over the other country, that's Cote d'Ivoire, which happens to be very less expensive as compared to the price here in Ghana. So I believe investors who want to make good use of their money can come in here, invest into the business of buying flour, buying rice, and other commodities, margarines, oils.
So those are less expensive
They are
in this
less
town
expensive here in this town.
as compared to the rest of the
Yes.
nation.
Getting it from Cote d'Ivoire is very less expensive.
Wow.
Getting it to so there are people who live at Sefi that depend on those commodities over here.
Wow.
Gold business is very lucrative. So people out there who love to invest into the gold business can also step here into Swaman. And we, the youth, will be beneficiaries because no matter what, our land is being explored. So we also get something to boost the youth festival that we are dealing with now.
Sure.
I see it to be a very big thing in the coming years. But you know, we do believe in small beginnings.
Sure.
So we will accept the fact for now and hope for the better future.
Sure.
Yes.
Guys, this is my time here at Dadieso. Have you been here before? Share with me your experience. But this is a town I would love to visit here over and over again. Which other town would you like me to visit? Leave it in the comment box and I'll do my best to visit and bring you interesting stories. I'm going to see you again very soon, and bye.
So my Dadieso, ye like Jesu, ye like bia la, ye like pa, ye koi.
What we do need from you is a subscription, your comment, your like, and most importantly, your share. If you do this, you are showing us real support. Or I can even give you famous for free when I see you. Sorry. When you subscribe, let us know in the comment box that you've joined our family. We will give you a shout out and mention your name in our next video.